Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent, we've got the breaking news for you tonight. New videos just in.
Yeah, we want answers. The response that I'm getting is that we don't know whose drones these are. I was with the NASA administrator, Bill Nelson. He said that these drones have been reported over military sites, military bases. I would not think those are friendly. I would think those are adversarial. In fact, NASA seems to be picking up more than our military is with respect to the drones. So I think Congress is gonna pursue this. I know the House Intelligence Committee is having a hearing on this. We need to identify who is behind these drones. My judgment, based on my experience, is that those that are over our military sites are adversarial and most likely are coming from the People's Republic of China.
We've got a response from this lawmaker. He believes that this is coming in from the Republic of China, this invasion of these unknown swarms. Let me tell you, I don't think these lawmakers actually know what they're talking about, their source of information. It's just so conflicted lately. It's just off the hook with these lawmakers and their statements.
You're on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. What are you learning from federal officials? Do people know what these are? And obviously, I'm not referring to airplanes when I say these.
Correct. So we've had a number of these drone incursions over military bases, over highly confidential, secretive sites, over areas like arsenals, over nuclear sites over the last several years. And we recently had a 2-week drone incursion over Langley. We just had one a week and a half ago over Wright-Patterson. These are important military bases, and we need to have better authorities to be able to take these drones down.
Well, we got Senator Gillibrand wanting to take these drones down immediately. I got a feeling they might be shutting down everything. Maybe something equivalent to a whole flight shutdown. Let me tell you, I'm just stating this. I have some insight, but maybe, and just maybe, they have to do this just to know what's up in the sky, what's foreign, what's ours, and what's not.
Assess what are they, whose are they, what technology is being used. And that work has been reviewing hundreds of sightings over the last several years, and they figure out about half of them. Half of them they can figure out are aircraft or helicopters or drones or balloons, but there's half that they don't have enough data, they don't have enough information, or it just isn't something they can figure out. So it is a concern. We should be treating it like a national security issue, especially when it's over critical infrastructure like bases or nuclear sites.
So it's quite incredible. CNN, Fox, all the major media has been covering it. The lawmakers are coming forward with conflicting thoughts. The process of the thought with regards to where these drones are coming from, it seems like everybody's got their own information going on here.
Yeah, just last week somebody was mentioning that this was an Iranian mothership that was off the coast of the Atlantic releasing these drones. Now people are saying, other lawmakers, that it's a China operative. What's going on? Gillibrand, she wants them shot out of the sky one way or another. We need to know, we need the material, and we need to know where these things are coming from.
Why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones, they're not military drones? Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know.
I could pretty much guarantee a lot of money. I'm not making any bets here, but they're not sharing everything to the public of what they know. Maybe behind these closed sessions with the Senate and Congress, with these secret hearings, but the public is still totally unaware of where these drones are coming from. People are speculating they're UFOs out there. 100% they are. I think there's a mixture of both. We've already showcased a lot of evidence throughout this week of ET-looking craft intermingling with these drones from a foreign private corporation, a rogue corporation. And let me tell you, it looks like the ETs are winning, but interesting statement coming in from the DOD here. And again, we've got a lot of evidence into tonight's episode, so hit that thumbs up right now. Let's roll it. Coming in from NASA, and the drones are up there too, apparently in this footage, and it's coming in from NASA. I deem it authentic, and it's interesting. There it is. It seems to be some kind of, well, this is a UFO, maybe of unknown origin, but they cut the feed. Did you see that? Once these things appear during live NASA feeds to the internet, when one of these things pop up, they immediately cut it. I thought NASA was supposed to be transparent. It doesn't seem so.
No, well, they're never going to be transparent, never a straight answer. That's what NASA stands for. But actually, we're seeing two orbs. Look at that. Boom. That one just fades up to the top of the screen. And then we have this one traversing, moving from right to left. And it's bright. It's organic. And then you see that one kind of dip back in. We're having a multiple event of orbs near the the ISS. And we're seeing them cut the feed, which they usually do when you start seeing the activity. It's just always that way.
I'm glad we got the evidence. There it is, though. Too late. We got it, and we're showing it. And again, cutting the feed is ridiculous. More footage of this unknown object. Again, this isn't anything like we've seen quite before what's going on lately. And look at this spiraling light just up in the sky with no means of propulsion, a craft. It seems like it's a spiraling light, some kind of plasmic display. People have been calling these things plasmoids. I'm sure you've heard Apollo say it over the past year, the plasmoids, but I don't know. It definitely looks like there's some plasmic energy going on here. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is wild footage. It looks like kind of this translucent, organic apparition of light, and it almost looks like a snake chasing its own tail, going around in circles. But this thing's lit up, it's suspended in the sky, and you could just see it just wrapping it around, creating this weird phenomenon. This is, in my opinion, not a drone. This is something else, something unique. This is the phenomenon, what we're looking at right here.
Yeah, Third Phase Moon, we're sharing what's breaking with the drones and the ET involvement possibly with that video. But look at this coming right into Third Phase of Moon, and this is an incredible display of a massive amount of activity in the sky. This is just crazy here.
Yeah, where's this coming in from, Blake? Do you know the source?
Yep, this is coming in from Florida. Apparently new footage. I haven't seen it before. Let me tell you, if you're in Florida, I know there's a lot of activity going on there, but if you witnessed this event, please let us know, because I'm sure a lot of people saw this display of hundreds of these orbs in the sky. And I don't think it's a firework. I don't think it's a celestial event. I think we're looking at a plethora, an invasion, dare I call it, of something, because I don't know what else that looks like. Again, a lot of footage coming in, and this is breaking the internet. Apparently some kind of drone right there in New Jersey was recovered by police, but people are kind of like looking at it and saying it almost looks biological. Watch this.
It's been up there for at least 4 hours. It's not a normal hour. You can see it. It's moving. I think it's just the little pressure. Read some. I think it's just the
I've never seen a drone like that. This thing. This is nuts. Let's put a spotlight on it. I can't see inside it. What is going on right now? This is those drones I've been seeing in New Jersey, Bayside, New Jersey, Ocean Township. Here we go, baby. Look at this thing. I don't know what it's doing. Cops just got here. Later.
All right, let's get a close look at this. A drone hunter J6969 has posted this up on his TikTok, and we're looking at it very closely, and he's baffled of what he's capturing. You see these kind of bioluminescent moving parts within this craft stuck in a tree, maybe crash in the tree, or is it hovering above the tree? I don't know. It's just, look at that. It's very strange. Look at the underbelly of this thing.
Yeah, you see the police there too. I wonder if they recovered it. Obviously they did. Now show us some proof of concept, the pictures. I want to see the close-ups, but you see this kind of mechanical jiggling happening within the craft too. It's odd, it's bizarre. It's kind of like just moving inside within the engine. Maybe it's trying to escape the tree because it seemed like it got caught within it. So very strange, very curious. Again, drone hunter J6969 captured this, and good job, because these are the kind of reports we're looking for, on the ground reporting. You see the police, and they're baffled. Nobody knows what's going on, but the problem going on here is we're not getting the evidence. The day after, like, show us the original shots, what they recovered.
Yeah, this was, what, 12 hours ago this was shot? Maybe little sooner than that, but obviously they should have some updates. Again, I want to get your thoughts in this live premiere. If you're joining us from around the world, please let us know right now. We're in Hawaii, and things are going on right over our heads as we speak. But biological in nature, ET, or something man-made from a unknown private corporation. More evidence coming into Third Phase of Moon. Right, captured at 30,000 feet in the sky, a passenger aboard a commercial airliner is seeing something that has got their attention. They pulled out their camera, started to film, and what we're looking at is a massive display of these lights, these drones at a huge altitude. Like, conventional drones don't go this high. This is something crazy here. This, again, the UFO activity is off the hook as well. I'm thinking this is UFO stuff. And as this person films, the shutter of the camera, I think, dissipates as they kind of get a closer look of these craft at 30,000 feet. What the heck is going on here, guys?
Yeah, you can see these orbs high, probably about 20, maybe 25,000 feet, kind of below the commercial airliner, dipping within the cloud layer. And you can tell 100% these aren't ships along the ocean. These are above the cloud layer, floating. And I've never seen this before. This is exciting footage. Look at the display of lights. You got like maybe about 6 or 5 of them just hovering there, and kind of orbs coming off of these craft too at the same time. This is outstanding, unique footage right here, breaking at Third Phase of Moon.
Yeah, we're breaking it. We're breaking the news now, and yeah, these aren't ships on the sea. I don't think these are other airplanes. We would see FAA lights. And to be at this altitude and being captured by people, passengers aboard commercial airliners, I've never seen quite this activity. Usually it's one or two, but now we're seeing multiple amounts. And look at there, it almost seems triangular, and it's going straight towards the commercial airliner. Really an amazing catch here, guys. What's your thoughts? Definitely not commercial airliner ET in nature. It's hard to tell, but again, the evidence keeps coming into Third Phase of Moon. Let's roll the next one. It's got us scratching our heads here.
Pinapasok na tayo ng alien. See all people, oh.
All right, let's look at this one a little bit closer here. It's interesting. It's broad daylight of what looks to be a metallic flying disc up in the sky. We have like some electric issues with the light post there. It seems it's blinking on and off, so maybe frequency going off with the craft above, and we have these people on the ground. But one thing that I noticed is there's that guy in the front, and he's kind of pointing in the wrong direction. I don't know. I have a feeling this is some kind of staged event here.
Yeah, it's going viral right now, and people asked us, they wanted our opinion on it. Yeah, I'm a little on the fence. This is a great close-up. You see it. It feels like it's real, but at the same time, it almost might be too good to be true. And good point there, Blake. When you see the person on the ground, these guys, there's like 4 or 5 of them. He's not even pointing at the craft. So, in my opinion, I think this is staged.
Yep, let's look at this one more time. I think there's, again, some fake blur going on. Again, it's very well done. And there's a lot of artists out there trying to capitalize on all kinds of this activity that's going on right now. And let me tell you, there's no room for this. And again, in my opinion, just because of this one guy, he gives it away there. What's he filming? If something like that were above the sky, you would have thought you would have been pointing up at the craft itself. Bad production, bad directing. Maybe they didn't tell the guy to all look at the same angle, and then in post they put it up and it's too late. But again, we're calling this one not legitimate. So like we say, when we see it, we're going to call it out. And I know this is going viral right now across the internet, so we just wanted to debunk it. But if you could prove that it's real, and let's see these guys' footage too from their perspective, that would be kind of cool. If we have like 6 different angles, maybe we could be wrong. Nobody's 100% in this field of ufology, but again, pretty interesting. Maybe it is real. I don't know, guys. I want to get your thoughts right now in this live premiere. And let me tell you, Christmas is coming around the corner. And don't forget, Battle for Disclosure, the comic book series. It's available right now. You could watch the documentary, which is incredible, but the comic book series delves into the possibilities in a different universe of how big the Battle for Disclosure can really get on a executive level. But once again, #1 best-selling documentary, Amazon. It's quite incredible. We appreciate the support. Everybody, be safe out there.
That at the very top, that whole project is being run illegally.
These are brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
These technologies are unsanctioned. They are illegal operations, and this can be proven in any court of law.
It's like, wow, nobody's coming after us. We're gonna do this until we can get away with it.
They would have so much control over everything if they had that.
If this information was all released, it could fall into the wrong hands.
They're using security as a cover for illicit or illegal or even treasonous activities.
The members of Congress didn't have the detailed information of the precise location.
Where they keep the bodies, the craft, the debris, all the evidence that we've been searching for the last 80 years.
He knew how to keep a secret. Secrets were his stock in trade.
They're literally making their own money to fund their own projects.
We have a source currently in the deep black world.
It doesn't matter if you're president of the United States, you're not going to talk about that.
There was this large monolithic slab, looked like it was elevated off of the ground.
It is traumatic.
Look, this is the most top secret shit you've ever heard of.